All right, what's going on, everyone? It is Sunday, October 17th, and I just arrived in camp, and I am with none only than Steve Sherk. If you guys are familiar with our channel at all, I'm sure you've seen some of the content that we've done with Steve, and Chad was just out here in the off-season scouting with Steve, and Steve was gracious enough to invite us up here to hunt with him. So we're gonna hunt for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we shall see how it goes up in the Allegheny Mountains of Pennsylvania with Sherk's Guide Services. Stay tuned. Well, good morning, everyone. It is the first morning here at Steve Sherk's Guide Service. I'm just packing my stuff up, getting ready to head in. It's about 6 o'clock. First light is somewhere around 7, and it's pretty cloudy out. Rained all night. So I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm going. I'm on a scrape right on the edge of a clear cut, so it's like the Sherk MO, but my stuff's already set up in a tree. We went in last night and hung it, so looking forward to it. It's about 43 chilly degrees. Pretty excited to be up here in the mountains. Alright guys, we're set up. Been set up for a little while, but just getting enough light to do an interview. It's a nice crisp morning. Low 40s, a little bit of a breeze, and to my east here I have a nice clear cut, great bedding opportunity, and then there's like this little skidder trail, and Steve has a mock scrape set up down here. I'm about 12 yards from the scrape. First morning in the tree. I had a heck of a morning. Getting set up and I just missed a buck. Oh man. Whew, I'm shook up. That buck did not move for, it felt like forever, but it was like 10 minutes, and then I felt the wind start to switch. And he started to walk straight away from me. Tried to hit him quartering away. It was like 35 yards, but I hit some brush. I'm gonna get down a little bit and make sure I didn't get him, but I'm pretty sure I missed him. Hopefully I can find my arrow. Hey, I can't ask for much more. First morning here was Sherk's guide service. That buck just didn't go to the scrape like I hoped he would have. But hey, that's pretty cool. It's starting to rain a little bit. Wind's starting to pick up. You can hear it. I don't know if I don't know how heavy the rain's gonna be, but if it's gonna rain real hard, I might have to get out of here. All this camera gear, but I also hate to leave after a rain front comes through sitting on a scrape. And I've already had a good enough hunt with Steve that I could leave today and say he did his job. He put me in an area where I got a shot opportunity. I mean, what else can you ask for? But this was just an alternate spot. This isn't even where they wanted to send me. So the spot I'm going to this evening is even better. It's about 1.25 mile walk. But hey, it should be a good hunt. Well, we made it up to the top of the mountain here.
Yep, it's all, like I said, 300 to 400 yards straight beeline. So like when you're coming out, this is a good reference point. I mean, yeah, like so if all else failed, and you drop in that valley and follow the creek, you got it made.
If you guys come hunt with Steve, this is Steve's dad. He's one of the guides, and he said he's taking me to the hardest spot to get to that they have. So we're gonna earn this one, but pretty excited. We're checking a card right now. They have a mock scrape going over here, and then he said we're about 300 or 400 yards from where I'm gonna be hunting. All right, folks, I'm getting ready to head in for the evening sit. This is probably going to be the last evening sit for me. Let me show you the temperature here real quick. So it's 67 degrees today, and tomorrow it's supposed to get warmer, and I'm just not, I think my time is better served at home when it's 70 degrees in October. So I'm gonna throw one more sit at where I was at last night, where I had that encounter, and who knows, maybe if I see him again, I'll decide to stay. If I do see him again, hopefully I kill him. So I'm prepared for a long, hot walk. I'm gonna get really sweaty. It's a little over a mile back in there. So it is now 2:30 in the afternoon. Got about a 10-minute drive and about a 40-minute walk. So I'll get in there sometime around 3:30, take my time, and we'll be hunting. I am at the tree, and I'll show you what's going on real quick. So, see, not very high because there's some branches in the way up there, but you can see how it's a little bit thicker over there, and then up there it's all open. It just gets thick right in here, and Steve thinks the bucks are better on the south side of this. They call it moose maple, and it's only going to be bedding for a little while longer until the foliage and stuff's off the tree. But I'm going to walk over here and see if this scrape was hit. Since I've been here yesterday, I'm not going to check the card, but I'm just going to go see if the scrape's been worked, and then we'll get set up. Real quick, stop this tracker. Okay, tracker, 42 minutes. Much different feeling today than yesterday. Yesterday, the breeze was annoying, cold. Today it's very welcomed. But hopefully it dies down, calms down, cools down, and a buck comes and checks his scrape. Perfect 25-yard shot. Yesterday, I had a buck right back there, and he walked around, and I just happened to catch him moving through. He was about 47, 45, 50 yards at the closest, and I was ready to shoot him, but he just didn't come close enough. So maybe he'll make an appearance today and his route will change a little bit. I don't want to back up because I want to have a shot to this scrape. I'm not entirely sure. That buck wasn't on camera before, so I'm not entirely sure if a buck does come to the scrape, how he's going to approach, and I don't want to be out of the game. So I could have moved 15 yards back to get a shot at that deer's travel route, but if he doesn't do that again, I'm out of the game for everything else. So I'll just sit up here patiently and see how the last evening in the Allegheny Mountains goes. Well guys, that's it for me, for my hunt with Steve Sherk up here in the Pennsylvania wilds. Had a really good first day, and we knew it was going to be that way. The weather looked the best. So missed that buck Monday morning, had a really good encounter Monday evening, and then moon brightened up, weather warmed up, and activity levels dropped. So didn't see anything yesterday, and today I saw one doe. It's about 9:30 now, and starting to warm up. So I am gonna go back to camp, record a podcast with Steve, and then head on back to Ohio. He invited me to come back out in November, so as long as I still have a Pennsylvania tag, I believe I will be back with Sherk's guide service the second week in November. So until then, stay tuned.